playing through Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire with 3 challenges at the same time. In this series, Robbie and I will be playing through Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire as a Nuzlocke, but it will also be a Soul Link, but we can only use shiny Pokemon. This video will recap our journey to the first gym, but if you want to see the whole story, join us live on the channel where we will stream the entire journey. If that interests you, make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell, and let's dive right into this madness.
So in order to start this series, we had to boot up the games and get our starters. This was a mixed bag. After losing our previous attempt to a Shroomish and getting our last starters under odds, we were hoping for this to be quick, but kind of expecting to take a while. We may have lost our minds along the way.
Jerry and Mac are like fucking veterans or something.
What war did they serve in? You said they're veterans.
They're serving the Great Mushroom War.
The Great Mushroom War of 3,000 years ago. That's what Legends EA is gonna be! The Great Mushroom Kingdom War! We could do a rock song, like Nickelback. Look at this photograph!
No, that's not how it goes. I'm blue, I'll beat off a guy, I'll beat off a guy.
But my wish came true, and I got my shiny Treecko at 1,451 encounters. Oh my god! Jason, on the other hand, let's check in on him.
Now your Mudkip's gonna be female when it's shiny.
I don't care. I just want it to exist.
Yeah, so while he continues his hunt, let's move on to our attack plan for this series. Shiny hunting in ORAS, at least for a Nuzlocke, it is not very easy. When not hunting for a specific Pokemon, which is what we desire, you can either Dex Snap into Infinity, which minimally increases shiny odds. You can just run around at full odds and hope for the best, or you can use Honey or Sweet Scent to hunt hordes, getting 5 encounters at once. This was the method we chose to attack this with.
Now, how would we be able to use Sweet Scent or even Honey? Well, we decided to allow the use of a single level 9 Surskit. This would allow us to use Sweet Scent such that we did not have to soft reset each time. This also had the side benefit of increasing our search level for the available horde Pokemon in any given area. This would be rarely a useful boost, but it was a small potential boost nonetheless when we encounter a Dex Snap Pokemon.
Now that we have taken a look at our plan of attack, let's check back in with Jason to see how his starter quest is coming along.
Blasted Pancake!
God.
It's Blasted Pancake. It's your boy Blasted Pancake in the hood.
Alright, he is still losing his mind. Hopefully he gets it soon. Anyways, now that I had my Treecko named Kendrick Lamar, and I finally got my Surskit, after many encounters, it was time to horde hunt on Route 102. This was chosen due to the diversity of useful Pokemon to both me and Jason. This hunt was not too bad for me, and I managed to fight a shiny Zigzagoon after only 1,190 encounters, naming it Johnny Cash. This also did not take as much time as the encounters were found in only 238 hordes. This wasn't quite the shiny I wanted, as Lure isn't all that great, but it works for the mad move until inevitably it gets boxed. This meant it was time for me to train up and get ready for the Rock Sand battle in Rustboro. All the while, Jason was still trying to find a purple Mudkip.
It was at this point when Robbie was training up, I was losing my mind finding this Mudkip. In fact, Robbie managed to even get all trained up and ready to go for the Rustboro gym before I even managed to get my Mudkip. That being said, after our 4th stream, I finally decided to just record and get the shiny Mudkip in between streams, as the Mudkip was just not wanting to do the thing. But eventually, the Mudkip decided enough was enough, and after 5,030 encounters, this happened. Finally! Finally! That's right, I got the shiny Mudkip, naming it T-Pain in Ass because, well, it really was a pain in the ass. Now, it was time to get the Surskit and be able to do the horde hunting for more shinies.
Good job, Jason. But you're not just good as me, getting both shinies before you even got one. Anyways, now that Kendrick Lamar was be linked with T-Pain, acting as our little root encounter.
That's right, Robbie. Now back to the Surskit. Mine didn't take too long, only taking around 55 Route 102 encounters to get a Surskit. This meant that it was time to briefly train it up to get Sweet Scent at level 9. This process was really quick and it allowed me to get my Route 102 encounter. Now, I thought my Route 102 encounter would take a little while. Yes, I was well over odds for the Mudkip, but I still thought I would be in the ballpark of around 2,500 to 3,500 encounters before finally getting my Route 102 Pokemon, but that was why I was surprised when this happened. We got one! Oh my god! There's no way!
Well, as they say, beginner's luck, since it was only 15 counters in. Either way, I'm just glad we can finally move on.
Wow, thanks for the support, Robbie. Anyways, now a Seedot wasn't quite what I was needing due to a poor moveset early, but I would take a Shiftry later on. I actually had never used a Shiftry in a playthrough before, so I am excited for this. Anyways, I named Seedot Slim Shady because, well, it just kind of has that personality, and he'll be paired with Johnny Cash as our Route 102 encounter. Now it was time for me to train up and get ready for Roxanne.
With both of our teams trained up and ready to go, it was time to head to the Rustboro City Gym and take on Roxanne. Before this battle, however, Jason had one last surprise for us.
That's right, I wanted to try to get my Seedot to evolve, because as a Seedot, it was only as useful as its HP bar, with its only damaging move being Bide. Unfortunately, Seedot couldn't evolve before battling Roxanne without going too far out of the way, but I did manage to get close. Anyways, on to Roxanne.
How did Roxanne go? Well, her Geodude gave me some problems. I had the issue of her Rock Tomb slowing my Treecko down a lot, and doing even more damage. I managed to beat it, but it was not as easy as it should be. Jason, how did her Geodude act for you?
Well, her Geodude was a little difficult for me. I led with Seedot to get some more XP to evolve into a Nuzleaf after the gym battle, and then swapped into Mudkip to fight the battle. When I swapped into Mudkip, she hit me hard with a Rock Tomb as well. I managed to beat it and move on to the Nose Pass, but it was scary. Her Nose Pass, however, was relatively easy for me. I broke her Staryu with a Tackle, and I was able to beat it with a very simple Water Gun. Robbie, how was the Nose Pass for you?
Definitely not as bad as the Geodude previously. Pretty much I had to do a little bit of heal stalling just to get Treecko back up, and after a couple of absorbs, that Nose Pass was down to the ground. Well, with Roxanne defeated and the Stone Badge in our possession, this part of the video series will come to an end. If you want to see how this series plays out before these videos come across your YouTube homepage, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell for notifications of when we perform this series live. Do you have anything else to add, Jason?
All I have to say is if you like this video, don't forget to smash like, and we will see you next time. Peace out and have a good one.